Hey, my dear learners, how are you all doing? Welcome to Skillfident with your mentor, Namita. And today we are talking about how to train your brain to speak in English fluently. Yes, your brain can be trained. And in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 amazing tips. The tips which are going to act brilliantly in your English speaking practice. If you implement them, your brain will be trained to speak in English and to help you keep getting better with this skill. So if you want to know how to train your brain, then stick with me for the next few minutes. The first thing that you need to do is avoiding translation. You strictly have to avoid translation, because right now when you're thinking about speaking in English, your mind is first of all speaking the same thing in your regional language. In my case, it is Hindi. It can be Punjabi, it can be Malayalam, it can be Gujarati, it can be Bhojpuri, whatever your language is. First of all, you think about the same thing in your mother tongue and then you translate it. This way, you won't be able to speak English fluently. You'll always come up with a lot of pauses, there'll be a lot of fumbling, there are going to be a lot of fillers, which we don't want. Fluent English is all about speaking in a flow. So to do that, to avoid translation, you have to surround yourself with a lot of English. You have to expose your mind to a lot of words, vocabulary, phrases, idioms, sentences, correct tenses, all of that. There should be a lot of dialogues which can happen with movies, with reading, with listening to podcasts. A lot of exposure to English will help you erase that translation. So your brain will be trained that if it has to speak in English, then it has to think in English also. Well, there is a detailed video on how not to translate. It's a wonderful video. I'm going to link that video. You must watch it. I have talked in detail, and in fact I have given you scenarios how you can actually stop translating and how you can work on different activities which can be a part of your routine, which will make you very fluent. Now the second thing is describe your day or plan your day. Both things can work for you. You can pick either one of them, or you can choose to do both of them. Describing your day or planning your day. When you describe your day, you do that in the end of the day. So you'll talk about the entire day from morning till night, how everything happened with you. You went to your office, you came back, you had your lunch with whom, or did you go to a restaurant? Do you carry your lunch along in the evening if you had meetings, or if you are someone who stays at home? So what all your routine happened? How did you do things? Tell about everything. If something good happened, if something bad happened, everything. Describing your entire day to yourself. Or you can plan your day, which you will do in advance, a night before or in the morning, when you will be planning different activities. You should otherwise also plan your days, because planning helps a lot in giving a direction to your routine. So if you plan a day, then talk about all the activities which you are going to do tomorrow or in the day which is going to unfold. So how are you going to commute? Are you going to drive? Are you going to take a bus or a metro? Or you are just pulling in with a friend? What is your plan for the day? What is the agenda? Which all places are you going to visit? If you are going to stay at home, then what are you going to do? Which meals are you going to cook for yourself? Which books are you planning to read? Are you planning to watch TV? Are you listening to some podcasts? How are you going to work on your English? Everything. So choose any one of these or do both of these. Either describe your day or plan your day. Both the things, if you can do, you will be very fluent, and continue doing it till it becomes a habit. It should become a habit of yours that every day you're going to describe your day and also you're going to plan your day. So keep doing it until it becomes a habit. It starts coming out naturally to you. Okay, now it is 11 p.m. I have to first describe my day to myself and then I'll go to bed. Now the third thing that you need to do to train your brain is immerse yourself into English language completely. And for that immersion, you need to create an English environment for yourself. Right now, you are living in a country which is not having English as its first language, so you're learning it as a second language, but it is not an alien language. You have been studying it right from childhood. Even if you are from Hindi medium, English was always a compulsory subject. So you have done essay writing, you have done letter writing, you have read chapters, you have done reading practice in your school, you have answered questions, you have even done reading passages, unseen passages. Comprehension is what I'm talking about. You've done it all. So it is easy for you to surround yourself with that English environment. To do that, start reading more books. Have more of English books around yourself. When you have books right in front of you, there are more chances that you will pick up something to read. Otherwise, okay, I'll order it or I'll borrow it from a friend. Time passes and you never do that. Keep some books around, and whenever you get a chance, grab it and start reading. Watch English movies, listen to English podcasts. So this way you'll be able to create that atmosphere which is naturally not yours. So create that English environment, but make sure that you're maintaining the quality of English that you're consuming. The content that you're consuming should be of good quality. Listen to people who speak good English, people who speak correct English, people who are not making a lot of grammatical error and they are speaking in a flow. People who impress you, not the people who are at your level. So make sure, whether you're watching movies, whether you're listening to podcasts, even when you're picking English book, don't pick books from children of class 3, 4, 5, 6, 11. No. Pick up good books, books which can help you sharpen your wisdom also. So pick good content. If you are picking up good content, if you're surrounding yourself with good English, there are more chances that you'll end up speaking good English. Now, the fourth thing that you need to do is use visualization techniques. Yes. Start visualizing yourself in different situations. Imagine yourself talking in English in different situations. Now, the situations can be something like ordering food in a restaurant where the people can understand English. So not like the local restaurants, of course, something like McD, Domino's, where these people only speak in English. So imagine yourself ordering some food. Speak on that situation. Imagine yourself appearing for an interview. So there are some very common questions like, tell me something about yourself, or why are you quitting your older job? The basic questions. So imagine yourself answering that question and keep answering in your head. That's what I mean. Imagine yourself into a situation where you are booking yourself an air ticket, or you're planning a trip, so you're talking to a travel agent. Like this, visualize yourself in different situations. Visualize yourself giving a speech to audience in your college or in your office. Visualize yourself giving a presentation. Anything that makes you speak more, do that and practice it every day. Every day, pick up one activity, pick up one situation which you feel that you'll be able to speak easily, and this is how you'll be able to train your brain to speak in English fluently, confidently and correctly. And that's what we need to do. Now, last but not the least, the fifth point is practice speaking in English regularly. To train your brain, you have to give it situations where it gets to see you speaking. So speak regularly. Every day. Your consistency will tell your mind that you're already speaking. You just have to keep improving. You can speak English. Now you have to improve. So for that, be regular with your speaking practice. If you leave it, it's like one day I have done it. I'm motivated after watching Namita ma'am's video. Now I'll speak something and then tomorrow I won't do it. Okay, well, after a week again, I'll pick up something. That would not work for you. To train your brain, you have to do it every day. Just like children watch their parents eating food on their own, they start doing it on their own. So when your mind will notice that you're speaking it on your own, it will help you speak more, and slowly, gradually, you'll become fluent yourself without the help of any coaching classes or any other course. You can do it yourself. Yes, it is actually very simple, but all that is needed is your consistency. You need to be regular with it. So speak more every day. There are a lot of situations. I'm going to link a playlist. I have made hundreds of videos. I have told you hundreds of scenarios. I've talked about self-talk. I've talked about different things. So practice those things and start implementing it in your English speaking journey, and then see how you become so fluent. Your mind needs to be trained and you are going to be its trainer. All right, so with best wishes and lot of blessings, I'm ending this video. Please take care of yourself. I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.